Hi guys, I'm your host Trouble C. How's everyone doing today? I might do something a little different and go over a couple figures that came out in 1982. And if you guys like this, I'll continue this by doing a year with figures that came out the year all the way from 1982 to 2018. If you guys like that, let me know. My name is Triple C. Let's get on with the show. First up is Breaker. He was a communications officer. Now, all these first run figures from 1982 didn't have the swivel in the arm, so you couldn't do that. They all had straight arms. They had bendable elbows, a shoulder joint that could do this, and had all the regular communications except for it didn't have a swivel in the arms. He's a communication expert, and he's familiar with all NATO and Warsaw Pact communication gear. Next up, the Cobra, the enemy. This is an straight arm character. Now, this is a trooper, this is an infantry, this is just Cobra the enemy. Cobra the enemy, the name can be anybody. That's the cool part about these guys, is they could be your next door neighbor, a member of Cobra, or they could be, a soccer mom, or a soccer dad, or a teacher, or mainly, they've all been, to my knowledge, they've all had high-powered jobs. That's what I've been told. But let's just see infantry, secondary military is sabotage, and is various birthplaces, grade E4 or equivalent. One of the nameless places was Legions of Cobra. Then there's Cobra Officer, version 1, the enemy. Again, this is a straight arm character. Now, the difference between this, the Cobra, the enemy, and Cobra Officer is the silver Cobra symbol on him and the weapon it came with. But it's basically the same infantry, artillery, and intelligence for secondary. Military specialty, birthplace various, file name unknown because they're all different. It's a army builder soldier. Cobra are the frontline fighters who lead Cobra attack units into battle. Next up, we have Flash, the laser rifle trooper. This is the second member of Joe of the original 13. Hopefully we get him soon, because we got most of his gear. I mean, we got his gun coming with Glenda, so file name Antonio S. Gambello. I'm not sure if I pronounced that properly. He's a laser rifle trooper, and it's Flash. Military specialty, infantry. Secondary military specialty is electronics CBR. Birthplace, California, Lodi, Lodi. Flash is a highly skilled in many aspects of electronics technology and is capable of equipment repair in the field. Specialized education, electronics school, chemical school, covert electronics. Qualified M16, M1911, A1, and XMLR-LA solar firing laser rifle. Next up, we have Grunt. Grunt is an infantry trooper. Now, when you take out the head, I thought he was bald at first, which was kind of funny. The picture didn't show a very good picture of his head, So he was bald. um, Codename Grunt, infantry trooper. Follow name Robert W. Graves. Primary military specialty infantry. Secondary military specialty small arm armory artillery coordinator. Birthplace Columbus, Ohio. E4. Familiar with all NATO and Warsaw Pact small arms, as well as domestic civilian arms. Graduated Advanced Infantry Training. Next up, one of my favorite characters of the 13. I never had this version. My first version of Rock and Roll was Rock and Roll version 2. He had those 2 Gatling cannons on each arm, which I really liked. Impractical as they may be, but they were awesome. He's a machine gunner, and his real name is Craig S. McConnell. Military specialty is infantry. Military specialty secondary is PT instructor. And then birthplace Malibu, California. Rock and Roll was a surfer in Malibu prior to enlistment. He was also a weightlifter and played bass guitar in a local rock band. Is familiar with all NATO and Warsaw Pact light and heavy machine guns. Nice. Graduated Advanced Infantry Training. Now, this one, I remember having heard, but I had the version like this. This is Scarlet. Version 1, counterintelligence Scarlet. C is Shannon M. O'Hare. Primary military specialty is intelligence. Secondary military specialty is classified. And birthplace Atlanta, Georgia. Scarlett's father and 3 brothers were martial arts instructors. She began her training at the age of 9 and was awarded her first black belt at age 15. Wow. Graduated Advanced Infantry Training and Training School. Ranger School, Special Ed Covert Ops School, Marine Sniper School, and Special Air Service School. Wow. She's really good. So a lot better than I thought she was. I knew she was good, but I didn't know she was that good. But yeah, that's Scarlett. Scarlett was a cool character. I had her when I was young. Her and Duke. I do believe Duke was actually my first character. Now that I think about it, because I keep thinking it was Shockwave didn't come out until later on. So I played with Shockwave the most out of all my GI Joes. So next up is Short Fuse. Short Fuse is a mortar soldier, also straight arm, always a straight arm from 1982. His family name is Eric W. I can't pronounce that. Well, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Eric W. F. Primary military specialty, artillery. Secondary military specialty, infantry engineer. Birthplace Chicago, Illinois. Short Fuse comes from a military family. Father and grandfather, both career top sergeants. Enjoys abstract mathematics and can plot artillery and triangulate his special. Sorry, this is hard to read. But mathematically important artillery has moots and triangulations. Sorry, guys. I've never heard those words before. Next up is Snake Eyes, the Commando. Snake Eyes, final name classified. Primary military specialty, infantry. Secondary military specialty, hand-to-hand combat instructor. Birthplace classified. Grade E5. Snake Eyes is proficient in 12 different unarmed fighting systems. Karate, Kung Fu, Jiu-Jitsu, and is highly skilled in the use of edge weapons. He received extensive training in mountaineering, underwater demolition, jungle, desert, and Arctic survival, and some form of holistic medicine qualified expert. All NATO and Warsaw Pact small arms. That's the guys for you. Next up is Steeler, the tank commando. He drove the oh wait, hold on a minute. Before we go on, sorry guys. The first one. No wait, no, never mind. Alright. Let's see. Steeler, the tank commander, he drove the Mobat. He came with the Mobat. But we released the Mobat in 1983, and he had the hinge where he can swivel his arms. But the first one only came with straight arms. Alright. Tank Commander Steeler, file name Ralph W. Pulaski. Primary military specialty, armory. Secondary military specialty, artillery transportation. Birthplace, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Grade 01. I have no idea what that is. I guess that's Steeler comes from a blue-collar, middle-class background. He put himself through college on his ROTC scholarship and worked as a heavy equipment operator. Familiar with proficiency with all NATO and Warsaw Pact AFVs, graduated armory school, top class, special training, cadre-X AFV, Project Artillery School, AFV Desert Exercise Covert Arms School, and qualified expert in the M16, M19, 11A1, and MAC-10 Uzi. Alright. Next one is another one that I had later on in the line. Sorry about that. Is Stalker. Stalker is a cool character. So there was 4 characters I had when we were our team. Breaker, I had Scarlet, Stalker, and the last one, Clutch. Alright, this goes Stalker, Ranger, file name Lorenzo R. Wilkinson, primary specialty infantry, military specialty medic interpreter. I can't even notice that. A medic. Birthplace Detroit, Michigan. Stalker was warlord of the large urban street gang prior to enlistment. Fluent in Spanish, Arabic, Arabic, French, and Swahili. Graduated top of his class basic combat training, advanced and infantry training. Top of his class specialty training. Well, all these Joes top of the class. How could they be top of the classes every single one of them? That never made any sense. Special training, U.S. Army, language school, intelligence school, qualified expert in M14, M16, M19, 11A1, auto pistol, M3A1, grease gun, M32, and pulverizer, submachine gun. He was later promoted to sergeant, though, so that was his original figure. Zap, the bazooka soldier. Now, here's the thing. We got bazooka, so, and then there's also Zap. And then later on there's another one that has 3 cannons. I can't remember his name, but 3 rocket launchers. But Zap is pretty cool looking. I mean, he's a green shirt soldier with a rocket launcher. But they should make him probably soon, because he fit right in. And they already have the grenade launcher or rocket launcher, wherever, bazooka. File name Zap. File name is Raphael J. Melendez. Primary specialty engineer, secondary specialty infantry and artillery. Birthplace New York City. Zap is a team specialist in armored piercing and anti-tank weapons, but also functions as a demolition man, specializes education engineering school, ordnance school, and advanced infantry training. Next one up is the driver of the Vamp, Clutch. He was one of my favorites growing up too, because I loved the Vamp growing up. The Vamp and Stinger were like 2 great vehicles growing up. Real name Lance J. Steinberg. Military specialty transportation. Secondary military infantry. Birthplace Asbury Park, New Jersey. Clutch was a mechanic in Manny's Mean Machines and was heavily involved in racing street machines prior to enlisting in graduated advanced infantry training, covert ops school, executive bodyguard school, and ranger school. Next up, we have Grand Slam. Now, Grand Slam came with the laser artillery. He came with the how, I think. This is Grand Slam. File name Barney James J. Barney. Military specialty artillery, secondary military specialty electronics engineer. Birthplace Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Grand Slam received initial training from a conventional artillery and served with a 155mm battery graduate. Special Weapons School, top of his class. Specialized Education, Artillery School, Advanced Tech School, and qualified expert in M16, M19, and the HAL, Heavy Laser Artillery Laser. Yeah, he came with the HAL, that's right. Grand Slam came with the HAL back in the day. Now, Hawk. He came with the MMS back in the day, the Mobile Missile Command, or Mobile Missile System. Hawk ended up becoming General Hawk in the cartoon. Now, it's funny, some of these characters, I would never have known them because I only watched the cartoon. I never I never read the comics. And I heard the comics were really good, but I never read them. I didn't have access to the comics when I was a kid. Hawk, final name, Clayton M. Abernathy. Military specialty, artillery, military specialist, secondary, radar, and birthplace, Denver, Colorado. Hawk comes from a well-established, wheel-loaded family. He's West Point graduate, top of his class, and has seen action in a number of trouble spots. Graduated advanced infantry training, covert ops school, served on Candid, North Atlantic Ranger Command, and USA and ENG Command, USA, ENG, COM, EVR, and missile and radar training. Qualified with F-16 and 19 in auto pistol. Alright, and the last one is a middleweight, the Cobra Commander. He was the middleweight for the year of 1982, but there was another chance to get him later in that year in a box, and I'll go over that in a minute. But Cobra Commander, the enemy leader, file name, classified, military specialty, intelligence, secondary, ordnance, experimental weaponry, birthplace, classified, grade, commander-in-chief of Cobra. Absolute power, total control of the world is power, wealth, and resources. That's the object of Cobra Commander. This financial leader rules with an iron fist. He demands total loyalty and allegiance. His main battle plan for world control relies on... Sorry guys, my dog's in the background. Relies on revolution and chaos. He personally led uprisings in the Middle East, Southeast Asia, and other trouble spots, responsible for kidnapping scientists, businessmen, military leaders, then forcing them to reveal their top secret level secrets. That is all that came out as far as figures-wise goes, except for, I'm going to go over 3 more figures that came out later on. Sorry, guys. First up, we have the flak. Let me get a better view of this. Come on. We got the flak. That is a pretty cool accessory. I'm hoping they make this eventually for the GI Joe. It's a laser cannon. Then we have a heavy artillery laser. This is Turbo, the HAL, and this is what Grand Slam came with. After that, we have the Jet Mobile Propulsion Unit, otherwise known as a JUMP, pad or just jump. Now, the original one didn't come with any figures, but later on, this was released with figures, mainly Stardust in different years, but it was released with other characters too. And then we have the Missile Command Headquarters. This came with Cobra Commander in the same year. This was the other way of getting Cobra Commander. It also came with a pilot and a driver, Cobra driver and Cobra pilot. But they were just the original Cobra figures. But yeah, this is made out of cardboard, so you kind of fold them up and put them together. But it's pretty cool for, I mean, I can appreciate that actually being 3D printed or made by Hasbro one day as a 3D plastic model, not cardboard again. Then there's a mobile missile system which came with Hawk. And this is also Turbo I am behind the vamp. It had 3 giant missiles. It's just like the HMS for Cobra that we got for classified this year. Then there's the motorized battle tank, also known as the Mobat. I know a lot of people want this because it's Steeler and because it's motorized. 2 things that I don't want to happen. I don't want this vehicle on the line, and I don't want it to be motorized if they do release it. And I don't want it for HasLab. That's 3 things, actually. But if they do release it, fine. Put it in the Pulse. Don't waste a year on this. This is too small of a vehicle, and it only holds 1 character. Do the Mauler if you're going to do a tank. I'd rather actually see the Havoc over both of those, but I know a lot of people want Steeler, and they want the guy who came with the Mauler, and I understand that. I do. And but tanks are boring to me. Regular tank is boring to me. I mean, I like it's the green. If they were add colors like a Night Force, maybe that'd be kind of cool, or Tiger Force, or even Sky Patrol. I don't know. Just a green. I know they are useful in war. I understand that, but that's a lot of space for 1 figure to fit in. Then, I mean, they do it. I don't want it motorized. I want to be able to push it. Motorized vehicles like that always have a tendency to break down eventually. So, then there is the Ram, which is an awesome vehicle. I had the Ram growing up. I got it a couple years later when they released it. But I had the Ram. Cycle. But it's a rapid fire motorcycle. I don't know how to get a Ram out of that, but it could be rapid artillery motorcycle. But, well, you know. And that is it for the first year of 1982. Now, if you guys enjoyed this, let me know, and I will go over more years of Joe's. And there are some years that have over 100 figures, so those will take more than 1 episode. Let me know if you guys enjoy this, and I will go over more years. And I don't mind doing it because I want to see what's out there, and what do you guys think of what would possibly come to, you know, what you saw here. We got the Ram, which we already came to the line. We got the Mobat. We got the MMS, which is that, which I'm sure is coming to the line next year for GI Joe. Then the Jump, which would be kind of a cool display piece. The Hal or the Flak. I am missing one vehicle, which I totally forgot about, and that is the Vamp. Let me see if I have a picture of that vehicle. Because the Vamp also came out. I must have accidentally erased it. But yeah, the Vamp also came out that year. So, sorry guys, I accidentally erased that one. My bad. But we don't know what the Vamp looks like. We have a Vamp in our collection by now. Yeah, the Vamp came with a clutch. And the first clutch was the straight arm. But the 1983 version, they made the change to the figures and made them have swivel arms. That's why they released the entire first wave in 1983. Now, once I go to 1983, I won't cover these characters, so let me know if you guys want to continue this, and I will. You all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Yo, Joe! Remember, like, share, subscribe. See you next time. Bye, guys.